Viewer discretion is advised. Side quest is a shit show.
Let's go. Welcome, questers. It's Side Quest. Been a while. I haven't been here for a minute. But I have returned with glorious purpose and treats and treasures to share with all of you. Actually, it's just gonna be a fucking lame-ass show like it always is. What can I do? You know. As usual, I'm joined by my Friday night co-hosts, The Thief and Arcturus, but Lyra couldn't make it. Bad storms in Valamar prevented her from joining us this evening. Sorry about that.
Womp womp.
Should have put down a no rebellion happens almost annually.
You're looking like death warmed over, Arcturus.
Yes, well, I had a brilliant idea. Well, more accurately, they found me, so I had to run. And I found a new place to hang out. While I'm waiting for this to sort itself out, blow over, I'm hanging out with the Whispering Monks. It's ingenious, because absolutely no one would expect anyone to be mad enough to do it. Or, well, you know you are.
That's a terrible idea.
It's not really proving a great deal of fun at present. They have no sense of humor, and apparently it's very frowned upon to talk. I didn't do enough research on that. They catch you talking above the most death whispering of whispers. They cut off a portion of your index finger, and if they take off both, execution is next. So I don't know how long I'll be able to hang out here. It's getting a bit old.
What happened to the 3 strikes you're out way of doing things? I would have thought that they would have taken 1 finger.
It's 1, 2,
2, and then no. 3 strikes you're out, as in 3, and then you're out. Like you get that third strike, and then
that would be 4. That would be 4.
No, not if 1 is 0.
Plus, they don't need to cut that off because all male whispering monks are eunuchs.
Oh. So then we've confirmed that Ark does not have his full faculties at this juncture.
Oh, okay. I haven't been that long. And, once I die, and that's probably going to happen at least a few times now, this will probably fix itself, I think.
Oh, yes. I'm sure your finger will just spontaneously grow back.
It will with my magic. Anyway, as usual, the rules are in the description. All donations through Streamlabs and Super Chats are appreciated, as it keeps our treasuries filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Also, there are memberships. Become an official quester, and you will get membership-only live streams a couple times a month, plus unique emojis and badges to use at your leisure in the chat, and maybe some other future rewards in the future, if we fucking feel like it.
Yeah, if we feel like it.
It's a shit show. What did you expect?
More shit, believe it or not.
It's not all bad, by the way. These people are absolute makeup geniuses. They've been using mixtures that no one would ever guess to use. And even works with facial hair, although they say it will cause it to fall out eventually. I don't know what they mean by that.
I have a few things. My setup has changed. I rearranged the Necronook, and I have a few tweaks to make. But as of tonight, this should do. I kind of am blending in because I have no magic light behind me. I need more glowing magic moss.
Magog, are you shrinking?
Chat, step up your game. The man needs glowing moss.
I just put the crystal further away so I can actually emote.
No. We know that this has to do with shrinking. Is it cold there? Were you swimming recently?
I don't have understanding of what you're trying to imply. Nothing I said indicated any sort of shrinkage.
So the remodeling's going well, I hear.
Yes, it's going great. I love the new setup. I'm tweaking things. There's going to be a backlight somehow. I'm going to figure it out. But as of tonight, I really wanted to come on and do a side quest and entertain everyone with Picture This. And also just be like a little drunk and in public. Since we're updating
the people on things and such about how our lives are doing, I hung out with Fiza last night and we got super wasted enough that I totally forgot to give her axe that was given to me to give to her. And by totally forgot, I mean totally forgot to give her the sharp and pointy object when I saw her.
And by axe you mean sex toy.
No, I mean like an actual legitimate axe with like a sharp edge.
Right. Yes. We got it, thief. I understand.
No, I don't think you do. I mean sharp axe. Sharp axe.
So you had that.
To give it to her once again.
You had that on hand just in case. Yeah, sell the whole thing. I get it totally. Now people will believe you.
I'm only doing a bit insofar as to allude to the fact that I'm keeping it forever. All right. Don't make faces at me. That's weird. It's creepy. Also, can someone gift that for later? We're gonna need
I love my new second crystal. Took me a while, but I figured it out. Anyway, that's all I have to share. I really had no plans for this show, so goodbye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed watching.
The last 8 minutes of side quest. That's all you're getting, folks.
That's it. We're going to start making it a much shorter show from here on out.
There's no mercy here.
Yes, YouTube Shorts apparently are very profitable, and so in order to maximize our profit potential, you're going to get 10 mini side quests in the span of a day instead of one really long side quest now, chat.
We're just going to start doing members-only side quests and recording it and then splitting it up into pieces and putting it on for everyone else later. That's how you maximize profits. I'm a businessman at heart.
The grift is real. I would know all about the grift.
Totally. Mm-hmm. Anyway, real quick, Kaz has become a quester, a member of an official loyal quester. Kaz, thank you for joining our memberships over here on the SideQuest channel. Hope you enjoy all the cool things that come along with it. And also, we have a couple super chats. The first one is for the Memes of Destruction, who says, wait, hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to switch. Sweet. Is Ark wearing dead face? Thief, stabby, stabbity, stab Ark to make sure his stuff and things are functioning properly. Bunch of emojis, love. Alright, so I think that's just a classic Lash Out attack for you.
Alright. Ark, You get to choose based off of how much of a whore you are. You want to get stabbed by the short one or the long one?
I assume
You don't get a
no,
choice.
speaking, the longer one should be the more short death, and that's what I've used about now. So go on, whip it out.
You want the short one then? Long one, short. I didn't quite catch that.
Don't give me fighters.
Don't give you Fizes. So you don't want the battle axe.
But actually, there's a pretty shiny battle axe.
Right? I
but
know.
not
That's why
that
I
way.
refuse
don't
to
want
give it
that
to
way.
her.
And besides, what's wrong with you two? Isn't 2 holes enough for you? You have to make more.
Oh, you want both at the same time. Got it. That's how much of a whore you are. Noted.
Okay.
Bend over, Ark.
I hate both of you. Anyway,
We
the
hate
dark
you just as much, if not more.
the Dark Conservatarian gave 2 signas to say, "Whoa, Ark, like the new look. When did this start?" Question mark. When
Just a
did
few
this-
days ago, after they swept the South Ocean sewers. In any case, it won't be lasting terribly long, I don't think, especially not if they catch me talking more.
Yes, for all of you who didn't know, the Whispers are a sect of people priests and priestesses who worship the god of death, Karis, and they're called Whispers because they don't talk. They take a vow of semi-silence. When they do speak, it is in hushed, whispering tones. So talking loudly, yelling, showing a great deal of emotion is forbidden in their sect. Arcturus is currently hiding out among them, pretending to be a whispering monk, and will most likely be captured and killed for it.
Well, that's not guaranteed. I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's just a matter of basically...
You're literally talking right now.
You're supposed to
I
be
know,
whispering,
but
my dude.
Hold on. Remember when I killed your partner, Eddie, and they spoke just like this?
Who's Eddie?
I like how
I'm
your
confused.
I like how your magical skull makeup disappeared when you moved your hand in front of your face.
The magic power of illusion.
What did you should
I
not
told
buy?
you, they do amazing things with makeup here. It's really kind of
You
disturbing.
should not buy illusion magic from pixies down in a dark alleyway, okay? You need to go to legitimate sources for name brand fairy illusions, alright? Don't
No,
buy from pixies.
Styx wouldn't use an illusion on me. They're a serious makeup artist. And,
Yeah, sure.
death cultist of Karis. But they have multiple passions, you see.
Yes, they like pottery and suicide. I don't know what I'm
Interesting
saying.
combination of hobbies, let's say pottery and then suicide, or wait, I have a question. Does the pottery make them want to commit suicide, or do they do they do pottery in the afterlife, and that's what they're committing suicide for because they can only do it in the afterlife?
Well, they actually believe that if they kill themselves to destroy infidels, they get greeted in the afterlife by 71 pots.
Pots. Like the pottery is already made
Very well crafted, godly pots.
with
To
lots
piss
of
in.
curves.
Lots of curves. Lots of curves and lots of openings.
Like never
For
been used
fluids.
before pots.
Yeah, they've never been used, and there's many openings for fluids to go into. It's what the Whispers believe. We are going to hell. We're gonna get letters for this show. I'm gonna get a lot of falcons.
It's not a stranger work of the facial hair.
It happens.
Damn it, Styx. In any case, we do have activation on Streamlabs.
Real quick, Night Sun gave 5 signals to say, I'm glad you liked my poem. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm right here. Go fuck yourself. Yes, he doesn't accept. I do. And for those of you who don't know what Night Sun is talking about, I'm sure you can figure it out with a little internet research.
Regarding the pottery, ceramic shards are very sharp, excellent for slitting wrists and or throats as necessary.
Yes. Go ahead with the Streamlabs.
Ryan, only 10 signals.
Can we wait? Hold on, time out. Before you start, can we start calling it? I'm making an executive decision. Can we start calling it stream lobotomies?
Why?
Because they're always the longest. Like YouTube limits characters, but Streamlabs doesn't. So it's like a book, and it drives us insane.
Does it though?
Can you go
You're not
ahead
the
and
one that ever reads it.
get on with the reading of the stream lobotomies? Talk to us.
The following stream bottom reads thus. Thief! Aren't you afraid Pfizer will find out you stole her axe? Of course you'll blame Ark. Paranoia Pendant for thief and Ark.
Well, you are both now paranoid until the end of that little doodad right there.
Which
This
means
calls
finds out you traded the double-ended one for that axe. Then you are in serious deep trouble, and I will rat you out. I will rat you out so fast.
You think they shall come for me? I mean, not like in the fun way, but in like the not so fun way.
Oh, she will hunt you down. No, she's a desert princess or some shit now, so she's going to send people. Oh. Well,
But,
you might want
like,
to go out farther to see.
I
She's
thought
got
we
catapults now, I think.
I thought we were friends.
No, you're messing it up. She is a lovely desert rose who is very thorny.
Are you proud of yourself for that one?
She's thorny.
Are you quite pleased, Magog? Okay,
I'm good now.
I'm glad
good.
that that you interrupt my paranoia about being attacked by my best enemy of all of you yokels.
Here's your real problem. I have to worry about proving that you stole the axe and not me, or what you pawned off to the axe. In any case, it's my problem. Your concern, when she finds out where she got the latest not so fresh feeling from, that's when you're going to have to take a wound.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my boat, sail way far out, but not until after having planted a replica axe in a cheap replica axe, mind you, in some quarters belonging to Arcturus, and then taking my boat far out to sea, and never returning, until maybe she forgets that I forgot to give it to her. Yeah, that seems like a perfectly reasonable way to go about doing this.
If she wants to come, oh no, she could rat me out to the Whisperers. Okay, I'm going to need to figure out a way to fake my death in the near future to get out of here, because do you know what the Whisperers do?
They cut off your other finger, and then they cut off your dick, and then they cut off.
No one knows, because it's never been done before, so they're probably going to invent something really new and nasty to send a message. I mean, who the hell would hang out with the Whisperers needlessly?
How do you know it's never been done before? Unless
I have heard a story that if you do something really bad, that's just what you're talking about. Is just the punishment for breaking the vow of silence. But there's other penalties, and one of them is they force you to swallow an entire flagon full of glass and rusty nails.
Oh.
It's like doing an extra show.
Listen, you clusterfuck jackwagons. I am trying to do side quest, and you paranoid fucks are interrupting.
We have another activation after that last one.
I paranoid fucks? No, you paranoid fucks.
Listen,
What are we paranoid
Kaz,
fucking?
Kaz is a new member, and he has decided to buy a freaky flagon, but he didn't say for who. So I'm going to use my executive powers, as the host of the show, to choose anyone but me. And since there are only the two of you, you now have to swap personalities.
Fine.
Yeah. Anyway, we have an exciting picture of this today.
This requires an outfit change.
There you go. That's it. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, you're not pretending to be me. You're pretending to be Arcturus.
Well, I'm pretending to be Arcturus in the Whispering Cult now. Oh, wait, so I have to speak like this now, don't I?
But he doesn't.
Hey, you want to hear my latest date with Pfizer?
You're all fucking up the flagon.
You
You're fucking up the flagon.
Slattern. One cannot fuck up that which is already fucking did. That was a 5-syllable word. Aren't I intelligent?
I'm gonna prolapse your ear holes.
Honey.
I'm gonna prolapse your ear holes, all of you.
Anyway, look at me, how sophisticated am I at all hours of the day. I'm in hiding right now because I did something truly indeed awful. You want to know what it was? Magog, you want to guess?
Sure, let me guess. It was awful, and you did it to somebody other than someone on the side quest show, so I'm going to guess, you found out you had bastard children and then abandoned them in the streets.
No, that would imply that I've actually had sex before.
That's a good fucking point.
Meanwhile,
I don't know how to answer that.
Have you heard who I haven't had sex with yet? I mean, it's getting a short list every day.
Yes.
Do you have any other guesses as to what I did to piss someone off?
You gave a wealthy nobleman a hand job under the table in order to return to your former glory.
And it wasn't the best hand job I've ever given, I will say that. I've given plenty of hand jobs in my day to all the noblemen that ever have crossed my path in order to make it in the Sarthosian culture. And you know what that got me? That got me this weird...
absurd, Arcturus. No one knows you haven't had sex. Unlike me, I've had all the sex with all of the things.
Anyway, so the hand job. Back to the hand job. It was a most...
The flagon is done!
Job. Oh, okay.
No.
Now that you've returned to being the thief, tell us about the terrible hand jobs you give.
Oh, no, that was Ark. You have to ask him.
No, that wasn't me.
We are going to get so many letters from family and friends.
That would imply that family and friends watch this, which, let's be honest.
What if SideQuest ever becomes so big that they actually, through cultural osmosis, learn of what we do here and then watch it? Then how much trouble will we be in? Unless, of course, we make so much money that you can just be like, go away.
Be gone.
This weird faith in my virginity. I was a whoremonger general.
That doesn't...
fast.
Plenty of pimps can't get laid.
Yeah, that's not true, Thief.
No, it's definitely
that's just not true. It's not true at all. It just means that the women don't like it.
No, I've seen some shit.
What's going on with your light, Thief?
Me?
Do you have a flickering flame?
On a boat? I would never burn anything on a boat. I have no idea what's going on.
You keep blinking on and off. Like,
keep blinking.
Is it on my end? Like, am I fucking
it
losing
is.
my mind?
It is on my end, and I can't do anything about it.
Am I losing my fucking mind? You keep, like...
No, it's just
going
the
light
morning
and
after
dark.
Clara come to talk about our time with Fies.
It's my viewing crystal, unfortunately. It's autistic. I need to get a better one.
It's strange.
We're probably going to need to get through these after all. They're all the thief's benefit. It's going to be quite miserable as it is. Lion Patriot donated 25 signals. The thief is not forcing you to donate this. She did not poison me. Promise the internet if I gave coin. Special attack for the thief.
Ooh, special attack for the thief. What color are you today? Oh, you're the red.
Red like fire, bitches.
Right, we're all dead for 2 minutes. Unfortunately.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let Arcturus bite. Don't be such a drama queen, Art. Don't be just such a drama queen, Magog. Oh my gosh. These boys, I swear. They're worse than any of the girls ever at any point in time. Worse. Completely insane. So, chat, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it, since we had a lovely sit-down conversation, just you and me and myself and I. I feel like we're lacking in that camaraderie, that interpersonal connection that we normally get. I feel like we need to definitely bring more of it to the table because personally, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like my life is unfulfilled when I don't have my daily conversations with myself. So I can't imagine how you guys would feel if you're not having a daily conversation with me as well. And I know side quests is pretty much the only time that would typically come up is side quests. Unless, of course, it's the members only live streams coming up, in which case then you get an extra little amount of bonus time too. Or if you're following me over on Twitter, then that would also count for some sort of interaction. I know y'all are just desperate to hang out with the thief, so I try, but, thieving and pillaging takes a lot of my time away from me. It is technically my day job, believe it or not. And it is exhausting. Do you know how much plotting and planning goes into actually being a lucrative businesswoman in this line of work? It's quite a bit. And I'm one of the best, so I'm kind of a girl boss, believe it or not. Like, no joke. I'm a big deal. But you know that already, don't you? Yes, you do. Actually, Snoopy, I was told by Fiza that I'm not allowed to get a bird or she'll never go on a stream with me again. So, the pirate is a no-go. However, a monkey is still on the table. I could just get a monkey, and that would be great. I'm thinking about it. Very seriously considering it.
Get a dead parrot. I got a friend who needs resurrecting.
We'll talk later.
Not again.
Right, what was that? Oh, yeah. It's not a nice thing to wake up to. No.
What's not?
We've got another activation out of that one. Gex donated 25 signals, the following message: thief, swab the poop deck. And then they said in chat, let it be known I changed my attack to Arcturus, so it goes to use.
Oh, so another
I
special
know it sounds like I made that up, but I swear it's there. I don't care enough to lie.
And I don't care enough to not believe. I don't know what's happening.
Does that mean we die then? Like dead?
Me and you die, yes.
Horrible, painful, no good, very bad death?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna give myself the biggin today.
Audience, I have a question for you. Which one looked more like they were thrusting into themselves? You don't need to answer that. Thank you. I went through a lot of trouble trying to figure out the safest place not to be slowly cut apart over and over again until I gave up what they wanted. So the disguise is brilliant, unless, of course, it blows up in my face, which I think I can, so long as Spice doesn't show up and blow my cover. So I hope they get their stupid axe probably outside of the thief. It's going to smell funny. I hope Spice are prepared for that. Or presumably she would be into it. It's a bit of a moot point. Yeah, I will make sure not that shit up. I actually can't really. It's part of a number of compulsions I have to just deal with. It was just a month ago. I was this close to the pinnacle of power. No. I'm not giving this self-pity. I'll get through this. I know what I'm doing. I've kept my head so far, and oh, good, the finger is back. I wasn't sure that was actually going to work, but whee! Of course, now I have to hide it from the whisperers, so they don't get suspicious about how that happened. It's pretty sure they don't like people undoing punitive things. Oh, okay. They're back.
Yes, we have returned to the fold. This is getting difficult to control in my inebriated state. Switching back and forth. This is going to take some practice. I'm not lying. There's like two to look at. There's... ooh, yee.
Are you dizzy yet?
Yes.
That's funny.
You're funny. Look,
your face is funny.
Your boobs are
Please stop
lopsided.
farting. It's sickening.
You take that back, you.
No, I stand by my statement. That was vile.
The twins are identical. None of your bullshit.
No boob is identical. Kaz gave
Have you
5
seen
signals.
them?
It doesn't matter. I know. Okay? There's always
I've not
one
seen
that
every...
gets... There's always one that's just a little, like, different than the
not
other.
seen all tits, so how would you know?
There's except fake ones from the Earth realm. Alright? That's not the crystal. I'm looking at the wrong... Yeah. Kaz donated 5 signals to say, weld Poe to an undead hamster as he has trouble talking while everyone else laughs. That literally makes no sense. No, it really doesn't. Go fuck yourself. Stop, go. Gotcha!
That's what you get for panning to me when I wasn't ready.
It's contagious. Over the crystals. Anyway, we have a wonderful show. Picture this show today. Today we're going to be... Should I start? Because I have a lot. Do you guys want to go like 30 more minutes and then start, or do you want to start now? It's up to you. I don't care anymore. I stopped caring.
Let's go another like 15 minutes. It's been a while. We need to catch up.
That is true. What would you...
Look, my world's upside down and on fire and all soaked in dung, so what the hell do I care? Fires is rusty nuts to every fucking like.
So anyway, have you seen Star Wars?
So speaking of tits, there's an interesting conversation going on in the chat asking which one is typically larger.
No! I'm sorry. We can't always make side quests about boobies when we run out of things to talk about. I refuse to let this show go down the privy. Alright? It's the lowest hanging fruit especially when they're not well supported.
Over
God.
a great many years when they're not supported,
Yes.
they become the lowest of hanging fruit.
Okay, so back to talking about novelty rubber dongs and lesbian sex.
That's what I've heard happens to balls as well. When they're not
It does,
supported.
but it's not. They're not as heavy, so it takes a lot longer.
It's kind of like what happens to friends when you don't support them. They get low. Do you have a friend chat that you need to reach out to? Has it been a minute since you talked to this friend? You should probably reach out to this friend. After the show, though, because this is more important.
Anyway, Night.
I've been supported for a long time. If he doesn't put on underpants, they drag as he walks along.
Night Sun gave 5 signals to say, I know what is in Poe's head. Oh, yes, I do. I do.
What's in Poe's head?
Murder. Lots of it.
No, that's a group of what you are.
He's a raven.
A group
not a crow.
of... Well, no, a group of crows or ravens, or any corvid, is called a murder.
No, it's a murder of crows.
Or it's a murder of ravens.
No, it's a genocide of ravens.
Oh.
Wait a
They're
second.
both corvids, though.
They're
The
both,
same name applies.
They're both covids? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Corvids, the specific species of bird.
Listen, I know that COVID is a deadly disease. And everybody's obsessed with them. But you don't have to keep bringing it up on our show. All right? We're trying to get over it, thief.
You know, these 25 has reminded me that you have a giant plush dick. What happened to that?
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Jinx got it.
Oh, I do, don't I? I wonder where I put
I
it.
have.
Now he has a taste for it. You better keep your legs crossed.
No, I have. One of our fans sent me one. A large, plushy dingleberry of a dick. It hangs and clings. I don't know what I'm saying. Can we move on?
Well, we were talking about your large, plushy dick. Now I'm looking up what a group of ravens is called. A group of ravens is called an unkindness or a conspiracy. I like that.
Yes. I told you it was different. I just couldn't remember, so I made up genocide.
Okay, what do we think? Unkindness or a conspiracy? I'm kind of digging the unkindness because it implies that ravens hate you.
And they're smart enough to hate you, so...
Indeed, they remember.
It works.
You think elephants never forget? Ravens talk to each other, and boy, if you piss one off, the rest of them will pelt you with shit for miles and miles and miles.
We have
Those
another
bitches talk, and they talk dirty.
Streamlabs.
Also, if you didn't know, a large group of owls is called the Hoot.
A hoot?
And they perform songs.
Oh. I feel like that's not true.
Like Baba O'Reilly.
Did you get your information from Song of the South? Or?
The owls gather together and they sing about a pinball wizard.
Who are you? Who?
Guy.
That's not how this works. Someone has to donate for that to happen.
I also know that a large group of quails is called a covey. It's a covey of quails. And it's an exultation of doves.
A covey? That sounds sexual.
Yes. And it's a kumquat of wombats.
Is it really? No, it's not. You're making it up now. That's a lie. That's a bullshit lie, and I am calling you on it. All right, which group of animals is it that is called a congress? Is it baboons? Because I feel like it is. That would make so much sense.
It's a congress of I was gonna say something really racist, and I stopped myself.
And we're already demonetized for all of our COVID shenanigans, so. No, there's an actual genuine animal that's group is called a congress, and it is not politician Snoopy. I see you in the chat.
Snakes?
No.
Yes, it's a congress of killer whales.
I thought that was a pod.
I thought that was a pod too.
No! That's other whales. Killer whales are different because they kill things.
Are they actually whales, or are they just, like, called whales?
Yes, they're fucking whales.
Like how
dumbass.
panda bears are actually not bears, they're actually giant raccoons.
Yes, but killer whales are whales. They have a blowhole and everything. They're mammals.
Yeah, but
Fuck's
dolphins
sake.
also have a blowhole, but does that make them a whale?
No, technically they're orcas, and they're not. But
So they're not a
you're
whale.
talking, but they're porpoises. They're.
Don't talk to me about the sea, bitch.
You didn't even know that a narwhal was a real creature. You thought it
Never-
was made up.
I've never seen one before, okay?
I'm not fucking joking. She didn't know narwhals were real. She thought they were fucking made up.
Have you ever seen a narwhal?
Hold on.
Yes! Yes, I have!
I hate that I have to defend the thief on this one, but look, they make up all sorts of fancy creatures in their world all the time. I'm like
Yes.
platypi. They can't be
Exactly.
real.
Those aren't real.
No,
A
they're
creature-
wrong.
That lays
a
eggs
creature
with
that is a
duck-billed but
mammal.
pointless
Yeah.
spurs on its legs. That's,
That lays eggs.
Call
Yeah.
the other one.
That
They
has
are
poisonous
real.
venom.
They are
Bullshit.
real because... Yeah, listen, they are real because their god hates them.
Mm,
I don't believe your credibility is squandered, and we've got a Streamlabs bottom.
A Streamlabs? Couldn't finish that last syllable, could you? Not with your missing face.
I would just like to say that the only time I ever hear a narwhal brought up, ever in my entire life, was when people are singing that stupid freaking song that True Horror Stories is doing quoting right in the chat right now about causing a commotion. That's why I didn't think that they were real, because I thought it was just some thing like a land shark or snakes on a plane.
So when that
Made up
man in London stopped a terrorist attack by attacking the terrorist with a narwhal horn, you just didn't believe it?
You know,
Or
you're not
what?
looking
I
at
don't...
the right camera, right?
Oh, yeah. I didn't hit the button. It's gonna take some real getting used to. Shut up. Stop making fun of me. I will destroy you.
Okay.
You will be conquered.
Yep. Wait.
I will conquer you.
Oh, no.
I'm helping him to break out little monkey.
It's a true thing. She doesn't believe in narwhals.
They're fake. They don't exist.
Next thing, she'll be telling us that unicorns don't exist.
Well, I know they exist. I've seen a unicorn before.
Yeah, they're tiny, aren't they? Tiny little.
They're not that
nuggets.
impressive.
Yes.
Very puntable.
They get so much cred, like street cred, because they're like horny and white at the same time, like white and pure at the same time.
We all know what you think of your race. You don't have to bring it up all the time.
That's not
I couldn't help myself.
okay. Just because I'm human doesn't mean that I'm any less or any better than any one of you magic-using fiends. All right?
What, are you acting like I'm an elf or something? I'm fucking human too.
But you're a magic-using human.
Yeah,
It's different.
wizard,
You're not
elf,
we are not the same.
leprechaun. You're all just magically detestable.
We are not the same, Magog. All right, you may or may not have complete human shenanigans going on in your life right now, but you have more than human shenanigans, and that makes us not the same.
A mage is really human.
Yes! We just use magic to extend our lives. Because we're better than you.
I live so much longer, and I have a whole bunch of dead people to keep me company because I can't make real friends, and the closest that I can get is contractually obligated friends who I kill on stream, like periodically.
Whatever. When you grow old and die at the age of 42, don't come crying to me.
Bitch, that is a low estimate. I'm living to at least 62.
Not in our world.
When I get over this, when we invade Europe and take over, I'm going to hunt down Stephanie Meyer and make her write a novel about wizards, just so that none of you can stand to be wizards anymore.
Ooh, that is actually startlingly clever, Arcturus.
I didn't hear what he said because I was distracted by literally anything else on my desk.
Well, it was unorthodox in the cleverness of it. Yeah. So, that's fair.
Well, now I feel quite alarmed. We should probably get through the things.
The things. Indeed, we should.
Night Sun gave 5 signals to say, Magog, you need to undo some of your COVID shenanigans. Do an educational video. How to take a COVID-19 test video. Everyone in chat agree. Type 42.
This is where you tell them how to stick the swab deep enough until they hear a crunch, and then a little bit farther.
We could do it and make it hilarious.
It goes in your pee hole.
I remember watching one girl on the interwebs through the power of the magic crystal, actually one time, giving an instructional video on healing the gonads, essentially, with a pair of tights and some, like, squishy balls in the pair of tights. Not, like, actual balls. But she kind of gave an instructional video on specifically how to feel for testicular cancer. So that kind of strikes me the same way, and I feel like we could make it work. If you, like, stuck your wand all the way up your nose.
Or we could just put some sticky balls in some pantyhose and let you swallow them on camera.
Okay. Well, that's it. Dan has donated 10 signals with the following message that was not feeling activation. Thief has no boobs, Wiz has no legs, and Ark has no dingy po fucking rocks.
Excuse me, sir.
Goddamn right.
Pardon moi. What say ye about my lackless tits?
You've been visiting the fairy illusionist like Ark has.
I would never debase myself, so these are all natural, and they're identical, so fuck you all.
She pads.
How dare you insult me of such debasing fakery.
Yeah.
I will not stand for it. In fact, I'm sitting down.
Aren't we all? I can't stand up and do this show. I can't do it.
I usually do, but today I feel like sitting because I don't want to stand for this nonsense.
That is all the super chats. So,
there's
their stream lobotomies.
Another stream lobotom. That's as far as I'm going with that one. Brian donated 30 signals. Magog, impress the simpletons. Tree of woe ×2. Tommy Mommy, put those two in their place. Lash Out ×2. Ark, put the knife where it belongs. Backstab ×2.
I need an abacus. Fat lobotomy girls make the rockin' world go round.
I guess they do. So who's this Tommy Mommy person?
You fucking know who it is. Don't
not a clue. Not an idea.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
I could not begin to imagine who this Dommy Mommy person is.
Well,
Sure,
since the elf is
whatever.
here, I suppose you can do it.
So it's Lash Out, Backstab, and Tree of Woe. Yes?
Yes. I handle the backstab. Steve has the lash outs.
Well, we'll just go in order. We'll just go in order. Lash Out first. Go ahead, Thief.
No, I thought it was Tree of Woe, then Lash Out, then Backstab.
Yeah, but I'm going in order on how they appear from right to left down here on the...
Oh, okay.
I already
guess.
activated Lash Out, so you go.
Fine! But God, you're such a disease! Oh my God! Does that work?
Sure.
You want me to do another one right now, or do you want me to wait?
Well,
Go
it's
around.
×2, so go ahead and do it.
Alright. Ark, I wish I had something to say about you, but unfortunately you're just not that interesting. So I haven't.
Ribbit. Alright, and now there's the backstabs.
Magog, if it weren't for you, I don't know where I would be. Except happier, healthier, and more powerful.
Well,
And-
you know what? It's true.
Thief, I want to know how much you help support me in these trying times by
I'm here for you,
reminding
buddy.
me there's a lower level to hit, and I'm not at yours yet.
I'm not in hiding. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah. You're-
So says
you're
the
literal-
pirate in the mask.
Your literal persona is in hiding. You don't even have a name, you dumb bitch.
I'm allowed one blonde moment a day. That was my one.
Alright, Tree of Woe. I have to wow you. So, Arcturus, I have a thing. Watch.
My God, that is gorgeous! I could store your balls in it!
I suppose. I don't even know how to respond to that. But thank you. And as far as the thief goes, Thief, I'm going to perform some magic for you. Alright, ready?
Ooh? Okay, alright, let's see this.
Right.
Alright. Oh my gosh, Chad, did you see that? That was brilliant! Holy shit, how did you do that?
Alright, are we done with that shit show? Can we...
He just stuck that in his mouth and went... I've never seen such a thing in all of my years. In all of my shenanigans.
Yeah, see, I find that highly doubtful you wouldn't be used to suggestive popping noise with something coming out of your mouth. I would have thought that was like the anthem to your life.
I got black
Nope.
makeup on my finger by doing that.
Well, lick it off.
Lollipop, lollipop, lollipop.
The thief strikes again, chat.
Green
So,
Destroyer...
how many of my co-hosts is that this year? Just curious.
15. Green Destroyer gave 10 signals to say Hulk, Smash, Musketeer Lady, and Hi, Magog.
Who's Musketeer Lady?
Well, it's you because you like Three Musketeers candy bars from the Earth Realm. It's fucking
I've never-
obvious.
Eh.
It's got nougat. Lots
Yes,
of
We're-
then we'll have
nougat.
the Mad
You're not
Dog
looking
mask.
at the right crystal.
Yes, I am.
No, you weren't.
It's got
You got the
nougat.
woman in the iron panties.
It's got Ted Nougat in it.
What's a nougat? What's a nougat? I'm still curious.
I don't know.
The thief would like to know.
Nougat is nougat. I don't know what it is. It just is.
Like, what's it made out
nougat.
of?
It no one knows.
Where does it come from?
Unicorn tears and
Probably
leprechaun's
nuts.
gold.
You can't even make
Nuts.
something up.
It
Nougat straight from the nuts.
I don't know. Nobody knows what nougat is. Nougat just is. It's
It
like
appears.
gold. It just is. It's like the gods. They just are and always have been. I really don't know what nougat is. Somebody Wikipedia nougat. Like, I don't fucking know what nougat is. What is it? Oh, fucking know.
Yes, this is the most
Smash Musketeer lady anyway. I didn't understand that part.
Yeah,
So
who
anyway,
is the Hulk?
I'm gonna set up picture this now because we're just there now. Okay, we're just there. Do you guys? We're not gonna play the game because there's only 2 of you. So
You don't want to play a game?
I mean, do you guys want to play the game where you pick your favorite and then everybody votes at the end?
I want to play a game. I want to kick Arcturus's tiny
Okay,
butt.
we'll play the game. So you can choose your favorite for whatever reason, and you have 1 trade out, and then we'll vote at the end, and whoever wins gets a golden dagger to use on the next show.
Yeah, because I actually stand a chance this game. Lyra's not here, so I might actually win this time.
It's 50-50, and
they were floating.
it was
Sorry,
it's 50-50, and I don't like Ark as much as you, so most likely you'll win.
See? The odds are ever in my favor today. Let's go! Begin
Wait,
the slaughter.
True Horror Story says it's a confection made of sugar, honey, roasted nuts, whipped egg whites, and unicorn cum.
Oh. Interesting.
Nuts. Called it.
Certainly tastes like it.
Yes. So, mystery solved.
Glad we got that out of the way. I actually kind of liked it when Nougat was just kind of there, like God, or the gods in existence.
It's better. It's better if it goes unexplained. True.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let us begin. Picture this today. Today's picture this is crazy
Brought
fucking
to you by
toys.
BetterHelp.
I've found crazy toys, children's toys of the Earth realm, and we're going to look at them, and then decide which ones are worth having for children to play with. All right.
All right.
So let's begin. Picture this. Here's the first one.
Oh my.
It's a wind-up eyeball thingy.
What is the eyelash? Is that attached to the actual eyeball and not the eyelid?
Yes, I don't think they built an eyelid. The eyeball sits inside the vaginal canal, and then it has eyelashes glued to the iris.
Well, no, the iris is the black thing in the center. That's the iris is the thing around. It's the thing around the
Oh my god! You
And
don't
then-
even know what a pupil is.
Do I look like an optometrist to you?
Don't even know.
So I'm
Dude.
guessing this one of those part of one of those abstinence programs.
I'm taking a health point because you're fucking dumb. It is clearly glued. It's clearly
The milky
glued
white part
to the top of the iris.
to the cummy part of the eyeball.
The coming part. The kumquat. That's what it's the pupil, the iris, and the kumquat. That's this. It's a kumquat of wombats.
We're being
In
told
your
it's
eye.
a cornea, but I like it as I like the cummy aspect because it definitely looks like week old cum that's dried on a sock.
You've heard of the flesh light, behold the flesh sight.
Yeah,
It knows what you do at night.
It
I
watches
don't
you
like.
while you do it at night.
Let's move on, shall we? Before we
You
Lose
picked
all-
this image.
lose ourselves. The next one is just as fun. I introduced to you the Lego Strip Club.
I could actually get behind this, or in front of this, or on top of this, or under this. Really, any way that you want me, I'd be down for this.
That's very impressive of you, because it's clearly men.
No, I don't.
It's both
No,
sexually
I'm
gratifying.
sorry. That
and
much already make up.
entertaining.
I'm guaranteeing those are not. Those are Lego men. That is a man.
Gentlemen, your mission, should you choose to accept it. See if you can get off to the Lego, bitches. Try your hardest.
I like how they like painted like hips. Like there's a shadow to imply that they're thinner than other Lego people.
Yeah, the
Like-
other Lego people are body
Give it
positive.
2 weeks and you'd see the stubble.
Look, she has glass hooker shoes on.
We love to see it.
That's a nice touch. I'll be that. That's
That's a pretty.
that's nice detail.
Yeah. Not for children, I don't think. This next one is for children, though. It's a baby doll. You know, you buy a baby doll for your child so that they learn to be nurturing. And they pretend that it cries, and they give it a bottle and everything. And this is one of those baby dolls from the Earth Realm.
That is horrifying. Oh my
So
god.
this is part of one of those absence programs, isn't it?
I think it is. It's gotta be.
Ooh.
Not only does that baby have a pair of tits, but it's got like a cavernous mouth and a horrific face. Untold horrors that you just want to smack in front of like a pillar or run over with your carriage or a boat.
Someone mix a mold factory. They send the Halloween mask to the doll factory by accident. What?
I am
That
emotional.
That is the stuff of nightmares.
Don't give that baby to your children, parents.
Yeah, this is one of those trading babies that they use to try to scare kids into being celibate until married with, right?
This is what happens if you do anything below the hips.
It looks like a horrifying eldritch creature from an anime. Like, it's from Gantz.
Or, okay, if you take away the rest of the baby figure, it kind of looks like a really upset anime character.
I swear it's in there with a liquor bottle.
What is that? Is that a rattle?
It looks like a liquor bottle.
It
No.
looks like a playing pin.
What kind of liquor bottle does that look like to you?
Now, apparently this is not a new toy. This is an antique from, like, the 1920s.
Yeah? Is it
So
Annabelle's cousin? I'm just curious.
So it could be some moonshine.
Like I thought it was this
Because-
roaring 20s, not this screaming and existential horror 20s.
Destroy it with fire!
It's a pretty
wanna-
scary baby.
I would like
Wait a
to
second, is that a
select this.
cowboy hat with it?
No, I think it's a fedora.
I call this as my image.
You want this one? This is your
Yeah.
pick.
This terrifying monster demon baby that could be yeeted directly into the fire. I don't trust anyone else to handle this properly, and so I personally will see to its destruction and disposal.
Very well. Well, the thief has chosen. Let us move on to the next one, which is another doll. It's not a baby doll, but it is the strict wife doll, also known as a Karen. And she has a frying pan.
Is her outfit made of a bandana?
I think that's like a bathrobe, because when women get married, they give up on looking good and they drain the life force of men in order to go on living past their husband's death.
Said the chronically single male.
No. I get confused.
He tries so hard and gets so far, but in the end,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
Wait a second, I understand this now. This is like one of those damn it dolls they grab by the feet and just smash against a shelf to avoid murdering your spouse, right?
Oh my god.
It's called The Strict Wife Honey, or Why You Shouldn't Make Your Wife Mad. That's a long movie title.
This is the male equivalent of the Dammit doll. I have the female version of the Dammit doll. If you observe here, it was given to me by one of you fans. It is actually called a Dammit doll. Like it's got the words Dammit and doll on the front of it.
Why
With
does that feel so
instructions.
familiar?
Yes. So I just basically I bitch slap the crew whenever they get out of line with it, and it works like a charm.
That's fucking stupid. Anyway,
No, you.
Who remembers when they made the Punisher action figures? When the Punisher became really popular, all right.
I was waiting for this one. This one's mine, if that's what I think it is. Yep.
It's the Punisher with Dick Rocket.
What's gonna go?
That's beautiful.
I want this toy. Oh
What
my
a
god.
creation.
Totally transformed. It's a gun. You can shoot someone with it, mate. Put out their eye.
I'm sorry. They had to have known what they were doing. Nobody made this toy and then went, it's a rocket that hides inside of his body, so when you hit this button, it pops out. And not a single person at this company went, it looks like a dick. Like, not a single one.
I refuse to accept that did not happen. At most, absolutely did happen.
Actually, this is not a toy at all. I fooled you. This is an actual real-life portrait of John Bernthal.
No one will see it coming until they do, and then no one will.
How do you even naturally get thighs like that, though?
You don't.
How many squats does that man have to do in a day to maintain such a girlish figure?
Well, first you etch out a very extensive eldritch circle, you make writing contations, you sacrifice a Chippendale's calendar, and you goats and speak to the representative when they arrive.
Arcturus, am I to understand that this was your choice?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have a chance to trade them out, but both of you have chosen. So you get one trade. Don't come crying to me. We're barely into this picture. This. Who remembers the toy? This has got to be like an older toy before LOLs were invented to protect children, because this is a lightning toy that you shock yourself with.
No,
Like, how many volts, though?
I bet it's not much, but then again, it does say low, medium, and high.
I like that the guy's face, his intensity gets more pronounced in the
This is sort of
eyebrow.
getting Well, you must hate yourself and your friends in almost equal measure. So
I
it's probably
think
great
it's-
for us.
I think it's one of those that it's like a game of Russian roulette, essentially. And
Ooh.
it's some sort of game, because it says lightning reaction game. Okay?
Okay.
That's what it says. Wait,
Right.
which one? There. I did it.
Yay!
All right,
He
moving
did
on.
it!
Yes, I did it. This is another toy, I guess, from the early 90s or the late 80s. I don't know, but
Eh.
I don't know what it's
Be
called.
good.
No, it's a wibble wobble wazzle whizzle woo.
It looks like a child designed it, to be frank.
Probably.
Like one of those, like you take a drawing that a child makes and you mail it off to this toy company, and then they create the drawing that your children has made in a toy.
Possibly.
That's what that is to me.
Alright, this one kind of horrified me, but only for reasons that it's supposed to be a child's doll. Alright? It's pregnant Barbie.
Oh! Wait, does her stomach just kind of slide away?
Yeah, it's like one of those rotating doors. So you put the baby in, and then it goes whack and creates a little baby hump.
Who signed
Like
up on this?
So this is one of those abstinence education things.
No. This is an official. This isn't a scam ripoff or anything. Mattel actually did a pregnant Barbie at one time. They wanted to show Barbie as a caring mother and give opportunity to parents to explain where babies come from. So the dad can sit down with Barbie and Ken and go, this is how Daddy put a baby in Mommy. Haruga! Huh! Get some, bitch!
Or alternatively,
Bobby was that popular.
Alternatively, they could be like, Mom swallowed the baby and has consumed it, and then in order to get the baby out, Mama's stomach has to get ripped open. Wow,
they do have cesarean sections.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So,
but not that extreme.
I think
right?
You must behave.
I think you're thinking too much that it's like meant to be anatomically correct. It's not. They were not going to make a toy where a baby comes out of the vagina. It's for the baby removal so that the little kids can pull the baby out and have Barbie hold the baby.
Right. But what kind of complex do you think this is going to give children, though?
I don't know. It depends. If she's having an affair with Ken, if she's having an affair with G.I. Joe, and Ken doesn't know about it, it could create quite a few complexes.
Oh boy. I meant like about the anatomy of the pregnancy and how they get the baby out. That could give them the wrong impression. Like, Mommy has to go give birth? No!
Go!
No!
Eat your broccoli off. I popped you out, I can pop you back in.
Once again, I think it's up to the parents to explain that this isn't how it actually works. This is just a diagram.
Right, but I also feel like parents probably didn't appreciate having this discussion because of Barbie forced them to.
What I don't understand is why they didn't go ahead and just make Barbie's boobs bigger, because when women become pregnant, their breasts enlarge, filling with milk.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely fantastic idea for a Barbie toy, a pump action Barbie for all the stages.
I don't know that. So I think the milk kicks in after the birth of the baby when the hormones kick in, but I think they do get bigger just because they're preparing to help sustain life. Also, women get bigger.
This day and age, you could tell this was older Mattel, because this day and age, if they made this, the baby would be black to promote interracial couples.
But then Barbie would also be a trans man.
Right. It's all very complicated these days. Moving on. I don't want to get any more letters than we're already going to get.
We're going to get so many letters.
We're going to... Oh, boy.
I would just like to say.
Here is the guy that Barbie dumped to hook up with Ken.
John the businessman.
No. This is the man Ken ditched her to be with.
John the businessman.
Now that's progressive. That
is a $9 whore.
Look, they released Cockring Ken. There's no chance that he's the father of anything Bobby had.
Well,
John the businessman is probably one of the skeeviest businessmen that I've ever met. At least the businessmen, that exist in the Earth realm, they wait until, the children that they date are 18 and up, not 3 and up. God damn.
He got from Mr. Sandman, Give Me a Dream. Lots of wavy hair like the Liberace.
He has the worst hair. He has the worst hair, but his eyes are the American Psycho eyes. He's Christian Bale from American Psycho. Look at that. He's going to kill people to Phil Collins. All right?
I see it. It could happen.
Anyway, Plastic African just donated 50 signas to say Abaja Bianca Aswante un Zumbas en mi alma revives en tiempo delgada y silenciosa. Silenciosa.
So I popped that into the translator real quick, and that is, White bee, absent you still buzz in my soul. You revive in time, thin and silent. Oh, silent. Did that help?
Yeah. No, I didn't. Thank you, Plastic African,
We
for
appreciate
the.
it.
Thank you for the Mexican restaurant menu. Now I know what to order. When the show, so many letters, so many. I'm leaving. Silencioso, Ark. We're moving on to this child's doll.
Actually, it's silenciosa in the feminine respect.
Not when you're addressing Ark. It's Dippy.
Basically a bitch.
It's Dippy the runny nose kid.
No,
and
Drippy. It's Drippy.
Dippy.
Oh, no.
Oh, there is an R.
No,
Drippy.
there is an R. Yep.
See, I thought for a second it'd be like a pen holder, so we stick a quill in, but this is much more disgusting.
No, you fill his head with some sort of slime solution or liquid of some sort, and it squishes out onto his face.
Why?
He was also deformed because his nostrils are not the same size. This is some sort of elephant man syndrome.
Another one stopped up, you see.
Yeah, I see it.
They should have called him Snot Rocket.
That's so gross.
That would have been better. But this
Snot
is an
Rocket
older
is very
toy.
rival.
I don't think this is a newer toy. I think this is from some terrible... No, it's made in Japan. 1967, according to the... Look at the tag. It says right there, 1967. So it is an older toy.
Unfortunate.
The Japanese were
Made in
fucked up
Japan.
even back in the 60s.
Well, they were just coming out of repairing after being bombed to hell, so.
It could be that they were still working through some feelings of resentment.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. But it's a disgusting toy, and I don't like it.
Corey the COVID doll. That'd be the modern version.
That's gross. That's really gross.
I love this toy. Somebody buy it for me.
Oh, I thought that was like just decoration, and then I realized it's blood.
It should be very easy to recreate.
Why is it missing teeth, though?
I think they're digging into him. I don't think it's missing teeth. I think those teeth are... I think those teeth are embedded in his spinal cord.
You know, I kind of want to get this for you, but for Jinx.
Jinx would tear it up in 3.8 seconds.
Right, so that would be the great irony, is that it'd be an alligator eating a baby being eaten by Jinx.
The website on the image says crazyfrankenstein.com. I don't know if that's officially where you get this toy, but it's fucking great. I wonder if they make a dragon version, like a little knight, and then the dragon is chomping. That'd be awesome.
Perhaps.
Oh, what fun it is to ride on a crocodile. No.
Jingle
No.
bells.
No.
Jingle bells.
No.
Jingle.
No.
Jingle all the way.
No.
You started something. I cannot stop it.
No.
In a one horse.
No.
Sleigh.
No, you're gonna die.
Jingle
You're gonna
bells.
die. Oh my God! The thief died out of nowhere. What happened? She
That's
died for
disgusting.
the shock from the crocodile.
Even more of their fluids are everywhere than usual. That's vile.
Such strange happenings on today's show.
I didn't
Anyway.
need to see that.
Moving on. Since it's just you, Ark, I'm sure she'll be back in time, because we're probably going to end up talking about this one for quite some time. I'm going to slowly reveal this image to you. And as I scroll, I want you to contemplate what is happening and react naturally. Do you understand? Good.
I'll do my best. I'm already disturbed by this being a toy. Oh.
Oh no.
I didn't know Jojo Rabbit had merchandise.
Oh no! Oh no! Ooh!
Bestest friend
in the whole wide world.
I find that
So anyway, it's clear that this young girl is a fan of Charlie Chaplin, and I don't blame her.
absolutely in his role as dictator.
He was one of the greats. He really was.
yeah.
Rest in
Absolutely.
peace, Charlie. Rest in peace.
Really deserves credit for his satire.
I'm actually convinced this might be a Charlie Chaplin because it's wearing a suit. See, if it were supposed to be Adolf, wouldn't he be in his uniform with...
Not necessarily. I mean, it wasn't like the man was perpetually in uniform.
Yeah, but if you wanted to sell a toy of Adolf, wouldn't you put him in his uniform and not just like a business suit? I'm just saying, it's suspect. It's suspect.
In a lot of ways,
Maybe.
and what haunts me is it kind of looks like he's wearing a trench coat. If it didn't buttoned up all the way, it'd be like Flash or Action Adolf.
I feel like if it was Charlie Chaplin, it'd be a little bit less severe in the facial expression, because that looks like it's coming for the Jews.
Anyway, this is how a lot of college girls these days view Ben Shapiro. This is this is how they see him. Yeah.
I don't know if that works as an analogy, sir.
Oh,
Isn't
them.
Ben Shapiro like
a
is
J
his wife a
word?
doctor? No, I was
Yes.
going to say, is it his wife a doctor?
Is it his last name? His stage name is Shapiro. His real name is Goldenstein.
Didn't he come
No.
from a family of tiger moms, though?
But to them, this is the way he is.
Where the
I
only
didn't mean to get
acceptable
political.
career path is to become a lawyer or a doctor.
He's
and you have
one
to
of
play
those.
at least one instrument.
Yeah,
Here he is.
you bring up that he's a Jew, and they just say he's one of those oven-loving Jews.
I'm wondering where they got this. That can't be very common to find. The thing is huge.
Look at
That
the
thing
look at
looks
the tie
custom.
on it.
It looks custom. Okay, it's got to be a custom job. There's no way this is real. I'm sorry, I can't. It's hard for me to believe that it's real.
That's gonna be
Like
his dad's tire.
as far, it's obviously real. I'm saying an actual like mass-produced item, like a merchandise. Like I think it's a one-off creation of some sort.
James Colley's like, that doll wants to send that girl to her last shower. She's not even old enough for showers yet, man. She's still in the bathtub phase.
Oh, whoosh! Check out this doll. It's a surgery doll. I'm dead serious. This is a doll to teach kids surgery.
That's not that weird when you
Surgeon
consider
Simulator,
that.
a home game.
It's not that weird when you consider that Operation was a thing.
Yeah, but Operation is a game of skill where you try not to buzz the nose. This is literally a doll that you just eviscerate for no fucking
Surgeon
reason.
Simulator.
Yeah,
board
look
game.
at his look at his zip up belly, and inside there's like a skeleton.
That's nuts.
Baby's first surgery.
You know,
I like.
kidding,
for
though.
when
I do
you
like.
ex-
I do like that they made the toy for children. They didn't make all his guts blood red and gory. They're all like colorful. Like look at his intestines. They're blue.
They're a lot shorter than they actually should be, though.
Yes, but the chat hasn't failed to notice that they did go through the detail of making sure they didn't leave off the plush penis.
Ah, yes,
Yes,
there is
he does.
a
He
tiny
does have a
donor right
plush. Yes, he does have a plushy penis. Because
Indeed.
any future surgeons out there that start at 2 or 3 years old need to know the human anatomy.
I wonder if it's detachable.
It's the law.
It could be detachable in
I
today's
think
current
it's
society.
detachable. Look, if you're going to simulate all sorts of surgical procedures, circumcision's probably part of it too.
Any surgeon worth his salt in the modern era knows how to make an innie and outie. Or the reverse. Just saying.
The reverse seems harder.
If you have nothing to work with, sure.
I want this gun. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's an upgrade to the whoopee cushion.
Wait, so you suck farts out of your ass, you load them into the gun, and then you just...
No, I think it makes the fart sound, but it throws the fart sound like a ventriloquist towards your target.
Okay, I see. I like my idea better.
I like your idea better,
I don't like this idea at all, but furthermore, think that, as in thought, I don't think that brings the sound, and the reload process has to be excruciating.
Wait until you see the queef flinger.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Same process.
It's literally the same.
Farts out of your ass.
It's literally the same toy, just pink.
Even more excruciating reload.
I don't want one too.
It has Mattel Barbie on the side of it. Check this picture of children bathing. Oh, God.
In what? What are they bathing in? That is the question.
I had to read this, okay, because it's not an actual product. It's an advertisement for a product. But basically, it's some sort of strange mixture you add to the children's bathwater, and it turns it into slushy slime stuff that the kids can bathe in, but it's also mixed with soap, so it acts as a cleaner, so they can have fun bathing in slime whilst getting clean.
So it actually...
That sounds incredibly sticky. Look, do they just have really low prospects for the kids and want them to get used to mud and or jello wrestling at a young age? Because...
Well, in reality, though, after doing a deep dive on the internet, I found out that this is not, in fact, what's advertised. What the children are bathing in is actually Soylent Green.
How does that evacuate the bathtub, though? I feel like it would get caught in the drain or in
it's actually a concoction that will go away if you just run the water. It'll slowly dissolve.
It'll dissolve.
The more water you add, the more back to liquid it becomes. Oh. Right?
Just to stress...
That's why you have to fill the bathtub up first and then put it in so that the mixture's right. But once you unplug the drain and it starts to go down, you just run the hot water and it fucking melts it. Huh. Okay? Because it's Soylent Green.
That's gross.
I know.
So after the bath, you still have to hose them down. Isn't this too many steps already?
Well, it's for children to have fun. I don't think it's really meant to be used every bath time. I'm just saying. This next one's one of my favorite things in the whole world, and I wish I could have one.
Oh, is that one of those target shooters that you can do at home?
It's called Glock-a-Clock. And it's basically an alarm clock. In order to shut it off, you have to grab your gun and shoot that target, and when the target goes down, it turns your alarm off.
Huh.
Yeah, that
so
sounds
instead of reaching over and smashing your alarm, you have to, like, kaplow!
I kind of want one now.
I know, I want one too.
How many people, after so many times of not hitting it to shut it off, will refrain from, I don't know, dramatically lunging out of bed across the room and then smashing it violently into many pieces?
It's not only a game to get your brain active in the morning, but it's also meant to get you out of bed because your clock is far away. Right. So you have
How loud is the clock, I wonder?
I don't know, but I know that the gun is pretty harmless. It's not a real gun, obviously. It's like a BB. Not even metal BBs. It's like those soft pellets.
Oh, no, that doesn't fire anything physical, you can tell. No, that's firing a laser beam.
Is it? I thought it was soft pellets.
There's no hole in that tip.
Oh, you're right. I think it's a laser. It's a laser. Cool. That's even
I know.
cooler.
I kind of want it.
If
I want
I were
one.
allowed to have guns in this world, I would never use any lesser.
It's
Nothing
like
like-
the laser tag. Yeah, it's laser tag. Okay, I get it now. I thought it was a pellet that you try to shoot at the thing. Look at my
Nothing
hand.
like
Turns
nothing
purple.
like
Wow.
shooting things in the morning.
I know. Oh man.
When I have a really serious appointment, I use something similar, but I just have a peasant with a cowbell and a crossbow.
All right, this one's gonna take some explaining. I can't wait to tell you this one.
Oh my.
It's a Japanese toy. It's not really a toy. It's more of a desktop thing because it plugs into the what are they called in the Earth realm? Computers. You know, the things you type on to look at the internet. Right.
Laptops, PCs.
Yeah, Right. But can either of you guess what the purpose is? It's not just for decoration.
Is it a webcam?
Nope.
Incense burner.
Negative.
Wait, no. I want to keep guessing. Don't tell us yet. Is
Okay.
it
You'll
like
never
a
guess.
is it a bobblehead that just
No.
like bobs up and down?
Negative.
Is it a fake baby that cries at you on your desk?
No, but you're getting a little warmer. It doesn't cry, but it does do something.
Okay. Does the fake baby pretend to be watching you and encourage you? Oh, does the baby go ooh at you?
It's violently
way.
prodding Japanese baby,
Like-
isn't it?
Is like manifesting encouragement at you?
Yes, but a particular type of... Well, it's encouragement, but also disencouragement.
Oh, so it's like basically telling you you're never gonna amount to much, you little bitch, you little baby.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
specific.
Uh,
When you plug this into the computer, the little baby's eyes light up red and begin glowing at you. The purpose of which is to promote... The eyes light up the moment you start typing in HENTA. The word hentai in Japanese means, well, adult stuff. This
it's
toy
more
was
than
developed.
just that.
This toy was developed to promote Japanese people to get out of their off their computers and stop watching porn and go make babies. So the baby's eyes glow red when you start typing in porn words.
It's a hentai deterrent.
It's an anti-hentai baby.
Okay, this is the less toy or consumer product and more mandatory
Oh,
for a
gosh.
place of business.
That is very interesting.
So it's also used in businesses to stop people from looking at porn in their cubicle. like
But I
the
thought the
little baby-
Japanese were taking naps while they're at work.
the
not
little
watching
baby's
porn.
eyes start glowing red, and it's like it's watching you. It's actually programmed to the eyes light up the moment you hit the H key and start typing certain things in, like hentai. I had to look it up. I couldn't fucking believe it.
This is wild, boys.
So
Wild.
it's not a crazy toy to look at, but once you know the explanation, it has a whole different connotation.
Do we
I
need
see
to
a
get
bunch of
this for
Japanese
anyone on
government
the
sitting
show?
water cooler going, oh look, Hatoshi's bringing shame upon himself and the company again.
Yep.
Right.
Here's another Japanese toy that actually disturbs the hell out of me.
The eyes are way too low on the face.
Well, it's definitely going for the kawaii, cuteness factor.
Indeed.
But this
But,
child...
It's got such a big head outside, like above the eyeballs. Yes, it's crying. I see
Oh.
that. It's probably crying
Crying.
because it's got a massive 6 head up there.
Tears of
No.
terror.
Underneath the bangs.
Yes, it's a baby doll that cries when you stick it with a fucking needle. When you stick it...
Why
Hot
though?
for 3
With a-
sizes too.
What is the point?
It's to, I guess, teach kids that it's okay to cry when you go to the doctor or something.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the child is pretending to be the doctor or the nurse, and then sticking the baby's arm, and the baby's crying. It's to teach kids, yes, it's okay to
To
cry.
fear
or
needles.
whatever.
Yes, I think that's absolutely very wise.
To fear
Needles are terrifying.
It's a fear of hypodermic needles. It's just weird that a baby doll cries. Like, usually you buy a baby doll to give to a child to make them happy. This baby doll would make you feel bad. Because it fucking cries. Real tears.
Hot diggity dog.
I see the logic of this. The Japanese probably buy this for their child when they want to be a doctor and make them inject the kid over and over again until they no longer show any emotional reaction whatsoever.
Right? Speaking of foreign toys, I think this one is Chinese or maybe Korean because that writing doesn't look Japanese. I could be wrong, though. But, yeah. Can anyone guess what this is?
I don't speak Japanese or read it for that matter. You might have to ask Alisteria about that.
It's a childhood toy game called Russian Roulette. It's Russian Roulette for kids. It has soft pellet bullets. And you play Russian Roulette with your friends, and whoever gets shot in the fucking head loses.
Why though?
Hey, it's got, at least it's soft, like, Nerf pellets instead of, like, a shocking machine like that other one, right? Like, at least it's fairly harmless. You're just going pop, and it's bouncing off your head, But yeah, it's specifically designed as a game. Well, it's Russian Roulette, the game.
Hot diggity.
Oh, what fun. Oh,
It is two right and one.
and they're not afraid of being offensive. Boy, sometimes I think the
That's
Asians got it
refreshing.
right. Yeah, the
That's
Asians
rather refreshing.
are the ones getting it right these days.
See, this could be educational too if you just, work in an electrode.
Or two.
And if you zoom in and cut out the hand, it turns into Assassinate Kim Jong-un game.
Oh boy. Oh my. Oh my word. Everyone, welcome to Side Quest, the greatest shit show on the internet.
Oh,
look.
I'm going.
This asshole.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. This is a oldie. This is a real toy. It's an oldie. It's from the olden days.
Happy Meal snack maker. Like actual Happy Meals?
It is an official McDonald's product. It came out, I think, in the 70s. I did some research, and it essentially prepares your young ones for a wonderful career in the burger flipping industry. They wanted to teach kids how fun it was to work for McDonald's.
Boy, howdy.
An additional leg up on that whole diabetes thing.
Well, keep in mind, too, that this was at a time when McDonald's wasn't what it is now. This was at a time when McDonald's actually used real meat, and it was tasty, and it actually rewarded its employees, and it was a nice place to work. Now it's just one of the worst places you could ever get a job.
Why, Pet, it's quite possible that this snack maker could make you a more healthy and delicious meal.
I also read that it didn't last for long because people who bought it, children were eating the food because it looked too real.
Oh,
and it's not like an easy bake oven where it makes something real. This is like Play-Doh.
oh.
It's not.
Hold
It's
on,
to make-
delicious snacks
That
you
look
can eat
like.
and drink. That you can eat and drink is a pretty big mislabeling there. If it's not.
Well,
actually-
what I'm saying is, I don't think. Yes, it is right. Okay, I was wrong about. I'm half wrong. It did come with some sort of different stuff that you could make up and actually make little meals.
Maybe
but
they just
children
didn't
were-
take that. Maybe it is Play-Doh. It wasn't toxic.
But when you ran out of it and didn't buy any, kids would put all kinds of shit in it and then eat it, and McDonald's stopped selling it. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so at that point, that's just natural selection.
Yeah, let's face it, Tide Pods are not a new thing, okay? The children have been killing themselves with colorful chemicals for a long time.
It do be like that. But that is a true marker of resilience, all right? And also of the Darwin Award. If you put the thing in your mouth and you die, maybe you deserved it to be wet
Yes.
from the gene pool.
Maybe.
Just a thought. Just a thought. I think it's radical. It sounds radical, but I think when we get to the Earth realm, I think we need to remove warning labels from literally all of the things.
Yeah, I just don't see the point. You either have common
Right.
sense or you don't, and if you don't,
Then you don't.
maybe in your next life you'll
All
have
right,
a
some of
bit
the
more.
audience only had some
Maybe-
experience with this.
When you reincarnate as a worm, you will have better sense.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, here's our next toy.
Mega Plumber Action Hero.
How do
Mega
you
Plumber.
find all this nonsense?
Instagram. Not gonna lie.
The Great Magog has an Insta.
Nope, I just Google strange shit, and most of the stuff is on Instagram. You can just pull it up, and
Interesting.
because people can do collections on Instagram, they can have collections. Not just Instagram, but Pinterest. Pinterest is a good source too. Yeah, people do all kinds of crazy shit. But yeah, this is a Mega Plumber Action Hero, and it comes with a toilet and a wrench,
But does it come with a plumber crack?
and he is a smiling son of a bitch. Look at him.
So then,
He's so
yes.
proud. With Ultimate Weapon Champion 4.
Oh, is that the dildo he has to pull out of the clogged toilet?
No, it's the champion toilet. Champion 4. It says Ultimate Weapon Champion 4. There's a colon there. So the name of his weapon is Champion 4, and I think it's a Champion Toilet, maybe? Is that the name of a toilet company?
Could you take a closer look at his hand? Because it kind of looks like it's pre-shit stain.
No, he's got
Okay,
working gloves on. They're just kind of gold.
Well, they're brown. I could be right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and deny it.
Fun stuff.
This is an interesting one. Personal desktop space monolith.
What?
It,
What?
It's just a monolith you put on your
Is it-
desktop.
Is it just a paperweight then? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Essentially, it's classified though. Classified
Oh.
novelties. It's like, it says
Have
up
you
here
like
too. It says
2001: A Space Odyssey?
Don't just
superior alien intelligence not included.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's a pet rock, right? We like to say that as a term for, invent something incredibly stupid and simple, slap some label on it that might attract people of a certain, fans of a certain genre, and just make $1 million off of selling this stupid gimmick item.
Counter idea.
Searching
It's
for
an
obvious patent markings.
obvious
What's legit?
Fed placement. It is supposed to track the whereabouts and awareness of certain conspiracy theorists who are becoming aware of the alien life forms there on Earth.
Yeah, it could be also a self-implantable listening device for the government.
Mm-hmm.
So I recommend if you buy this particular toy, just wrap it in tin foil.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be okay.
Don't look at your cell phone. It's a sheer coincidence that when you mention things loudly, you start getting asked them.
Now this toy I love. I don't know what the company that makes it, but it's awesome. They make Roadkill plushies. This one's a cat.
No! Not the bilge cats!
Look, he's got tire marks. He's all squished in the center. He's missing an eye.
Hey, look, what children don't enjoy playing with Roadkill? I know the Roadkill Cafe was wickedly popular.
Hey, it's more mouth fodder for Jinx.
His name is Meowies. Owie? Meowie?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I take it back. This is awful.
The worst.
It's a Meowie toy. Oh, that's funny.
Look, I was with him up until that name.
I mean, it says it right there. You couldn't read it. I mean, Meowies.
Nope.
Series 1.
Oh, so they're specializing in dead cats. Okay, I've been swayed
Yeah.
back. This is actually great.
It's dead cats. They're called Meowies.
I don't approve. I have
How about
a bilge cat that I'm rather fond of, and I would hate to see that happen. to the bilge
Well,
cat.
it's obviously not a real cat thief. God.
It's upsetting nonetheless.
No, it isn't. It's fucking hilarious. Speaking of thieves, what do you think of the Play School safe cracking set?
It's rather basic, but I appreciate the effort. It would be great if they had elbows, though. That's kind of important for the whole process of safe
Well,
cracking.
none of the Play School figures have elbows, so...
But, like, because it's a thief, we're special, so we should get elbows.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
But that should be how it works.
No! No, it shouldn't.
When we invade the Earth realm, I'm going to specifically set out to make it happen.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep.
Whatever.
You're welcome.
Whatever floats your boat.
I'm glad I could be of service.
Not all of these are horror toys. Like, I just saved the ones that are interesting, that I thought were interesting toys.
Yes.
However, this next one is a horror toy. What was that, Ark?
Well, I'm just thinking about the previous toy. Strictly speaking, it'd be quite educational, especially if a child depends on some medication. You can just put that in the safe, spin the dial, and...
Bada bing,
come
bada
on.
bang, bada
They
boom.
need to know how to do it fast.
Whatever.
Isn't he so weird? He's like the weirdest.
He is.
Mhm.
Here is Tardy the Man Pony.
Tardy, the
Okay.
man
I need
pony.
more angles on cloth. That's not good.
Interesting.
This one, I didn't even have to crack a joke, just the name. Tardy, as in retarded. The Man Pony.
No, he's just always late.
How did we get here? Chat, how did we get here? How, in all of the past situations, did we come to find ourselves at this very moment here?
I am going to recreate that box art and put it on a t-shirt on Calico Devil.
Oh boy.
And sell Tardy the Man Pony t-shirts.
Oh, are you now?
Oh my god, just so I can buy one for myself. Tardy the Man Pony.
That's fair. That's entirely fair. Is anyone else upset that the box man does not match the horse face man, like in real 3D?
He has like a more full beard on the box art.
Right.
But look at that. He looks
He
miserable.
looks sad.
He
looks
looks
like
Tony
he's
is
seen better
deeply
days.
troubled by his existence, and who can blame him?
He's looking at all the centaurs and he's like, why can't that be me? Why was I born the way that I am?
Kaz gave 20 signals to say Fool's Fire for Arc.
But it's
No,
spelled
no.
like arc. You have to emphasize the
No.
last C there because...
I don't care.
Knock, knock.
I care, chat. Don't you worry.
Let me get the tardy out of the way. Okay, go ahead, Arc.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you pained you have to play along?
Tardy!
That actually hurt to actually even say, so I'm just pleased to see them suffer as well. And worse, actually. Thank you very much for that. That was quite refreshing. Certainly I've been suffering immensely, and that was long before we got to Tardy. Long before the show even started, in fact. But let's not focus on that. I need to learn something from my brothers. Sort of, kind of, but not really. Among the whispering monks, and not let things just wash away. Like I'm constantly puffing gloom shroom. Only didn't. Oh. Okay, well, I want to make them feel bad. I didn't make you feel bad too, but strictly speaking, I can see why. Perhaps I've made a slight mistake. Any case, while we have this full number of time, free from the rest of them, who wants a Tardy the Man Pony? You know, it'd be easy to recreate that as well. Bit of sculpting, just a Captain Ken doll, stick it on a My Little Pony, off you go. You can make endless variations of things to horrify and baffle your friends. But one thing that bothers me is I'm pretty sure the picture on the box had facial hair, but the pony itself was shaved. Who shaved the man pony? And does Tardy the Man Pony feel that they will die a genetic dead end, or are they more horrified that the suffering should continue? Quite disturbing. The glue would probably work as well as any other. After all, they still have the hoops. Okay, I'm not up to speed on the rest of you. Talking in chat.
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
We just like to see you get more and more progressively uncomfortable. That's the whole point. That's why
Yeah.
the chat ever activates you.
I
Anyway.
find something about the wiggling of your mask just absolutely disgustingly suggestive, so please don't do that.
You don't like this? You don't like this at all? Did this make you uncomfortable, Ark?
Stop it, you're exciting Magog.
I have something to say about Tardy the Man Pony. This would be a more anatomically correct centaur.
If.
You know, they have these romanticized versions of centaurs where they have like a male, like they have a human body but also a horse body, so they have like what? 2 stomachs, 2 sets of lungs? Like, no. It would just be a literal horse head replaced with a person's face.
I bet this poor bastard, the only other part of him that's human is his dick.
That would be a sad day indeed.
You know how many centaur romance novels are out there in existence right now?
Right? Big
No,
horse penis.
Guess the number.
White middle-class housewives love giant centaur porn.
But guess
Okay.
the number of centaur romance novels that are out there right now. Just guess. Take a random guess.
3,760.
That's rather specific. But the correct answer is entirely too many.
Anyway, I wanted to show you all this wonderful bubble wand for children. And
Bubbles!
yeah, bubbles are great.
Whoa! Hang on. Is that a
It's
penis bubble?
It's a
Damn it.
no, it's a harmless bubble wand.
Wait, flip it right side up. I'm not used to seeing them from this angle.
I don't
Flip
know
it
how
the
to
other
do that.
way.
How do I do that? There we go.
Ah, yes. See? That looks more correct.
It's a bubble sword.
Yeah.
With a-
Yep.
Fun up and fun down.
Definitely
it.
a sword, alright.
Anywhere.
You're not wrong on that, friend.
Look at the tip.
The sword fights that I could have.
Oh man.
Someone knew what they were doing here. Read that the way it clearly is meant to be. Fun up, fun down. Take it.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Oh, what clever marketing we have stumbled
It's
across.
filled with soap for easy cleanup afterwards.
I want it for reasons that are not inappropriate at all, actually. I mean that with my full heart, my full chest. I don't want it for inappropriate reasons. I want it for the novelty
Take
of
it. Anywhere.
it. I wouldn't even take it out of the package. I would just leave it and put it on display.
What would
And it would be
happen
a
if
talking point when I have people over at my ship and they come into the captain's quarters and be like, that's very interesting. Is that a... And then we would have the conversation about the dick bubble wand.
what if you
Fun up
what if
and
you
fun down.
Yeah, but think of the downsides. What if you just got done raiding an island treasure trove and you go to do the Captain Morgan pose and put your foot up on the treasure chest and bubbles come out from underneath your...
Well, Magog, like I
Never mind.
said, it's more of a talking piece than an active piece in my collection. Okay.
Not if I send it to you. It'll be enchanted. It'll make you use it. Let's end the show because I've got to do the thing. I've got to do the voting.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Who
Right.
won? So let's end the show with old Disney toys and how horrifying they are because Disney just paid random toy companies to make them merchandise.
Right. All right. So, Eldritch Child or whatever arc selected. Also, that's horrifying. The eyes don't even line up. One's looking directly at me. One's looking off to the side.
It's like they got confused whether or not they're making a figurine of the witch, the evil queen disguised, and Snow White itself, and the result is Snow Witch.
Remember, kids, I had the Eldritch Child, and Ark had something completely forgettable.
Yes, this was the Thief's, and this was Arcturus's.
The
He had the
Punisher's
Punisher.
caught cannon!
Completely forgettable.
Good.
You don't even remember what it was, and it was on screen 5 seconds ago. Mine was better, let's be honest.
So
You're
this
gonna
was
put out
Arc's.
someone's eye with mine. You'll gouge out your own eyes with that one, granted.
I was about to say, I know plenty of people who'd lose their eyesight looking at that fucking thing.
There could be a little bit of a toss-up, but Got Cannon Punisher is truly the hottest collectible ever to hit the market.
Eldritch Child was mine. No one cares about
Much
Ark.
more comfortable having that in your house. Than
Yeah, but we also have a bunch of nerds
Okay.
that watch our show, and they understand the Punisher, and they probably
Come on,
even
people.
some of them might even remember having that toy if they're old enough. So, Ark has nostalgia working for him, and nostalgia sells these days.
Right, but so do eldritch children. Have you seen
No.
Annabelle?
Nope, not really. No.
The documentary about the demonic baby doll child thing? It's a whole franchise now. So,
Oh, yeah.
just saying.
And depends whether or not
But-
you want to launch a career.
But
being
nobody
a,
wants the doll of it. Nobody wants...
Yeah. Come on, chat. This is my one chance to win now that Lyra's not here. Come on! Give it to me!
Before we leave, do please check Stream Lobotomies. 'Cause I could've sworn-
Yes. The stream
We have-
lobotomies have 2 donations, one from 9 minutes ago. Garrick donated 5 signas, said nothing, but Scruffy Knight donated 10 signas just now to say, just lurking tonight, but really enjoyed the show and your new setup, Magog. Good job. Pat
Thanks.
yourself on the back
Oh,
there,
good
Sonny.
job, you-
Let me ask you, is my audio lined up with my talky mouth? Because sometimes I wonder if it's lined up or not. I'm just curious because sometimes I see the audio bar and it's not moving when I talk, like it's a little behind, but that's just the audio bar. I don't know if there's somebody. Please report to me. Looks like the thief is, yeah. Looks like the thief is pulling off a narrow win, 52%.
What up, bitches? Yes!
It was
chat.
Ark.
I'm so
Ark was
proud
in the
of you.
lead. Ark was in the lead, but narrowly. The thief has pulled ahead just at the end of the show.
That's what I like to see, chat. I love it when my fans come out of the woodwork or the grave to vote for me and only me because I deserve it. I appreciate that you love me as much as you do. Thank you, chat.
Some people are reporting my audio is delayed, but I don't know what I can do about it because of the things, magic. Oh well, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
It do be like that, son.
It do be like that.
Oh,
son.
look at that. It's not even narrow anymore. It's 47 to 53%. I love to see it. Thank you,
Yep,
chat.
I think we're done. The thief has won this one, and Arcturus has lost, which is fine with me because it's funnier.
It is, isn't it? Ah, I knew it was a good idea to have the game tonight.
Fuck
How does
off!
it feel to be a loser, Ark?
What?
How does
Yeah.
it be to? How's it? Has
You
feel to
ruined
be a
my
loser?
outro.
No, you ruined my outro.
Shut up! Shut up!
ruined
Shut
my
up!
life.
I'm gonna do the camera switch thing.
Okay.
Fuck off!
Oh, wrong camera.
See, that was
Oh,
about that was done.
Oh.
That was a little.
hold on.
I would like to give another special shout out to our prop master general, Brian Yoder, who has provided like half the shit you see behind me. Alright? Let us not forget the people who have supported this show in other ways besides giving money. Alright? Brian is responsible for sending all kinds of cool shit. Alright? Look at all the cool shit behind me. It's awesome. Thank you, Brian. There's no joke. You waited the whole end credits for me to just thank somebody, so deal with it.